Shana Tova, everyone. Happy New Year. I'm so glad to be together with you. I'm Robyn Helzner, and thank you for joining me. When the new year comes, we get to say to each other, Shana Tova. Happy New Year. Can you say Shana Tova? Let's say it together. Shana Tova. Do it again. Shana Tova. That's wonderful. But an even better way to do it is to sing it like this. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Try it with me. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. And we can even add to it by clapping like this. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. That's wonderful. So we're going to sing about how the old year is gone and the new year is here. And we're going to say Shana Tova to all sorts of people and things. Let's start with our moms and dads. We'll say Shana Tova to them. Here we go. The old year's gone, the new year's here. I will lift my hands in prayer. Happy New Year, moms. Happy New Year, dads. And to all a Happy New Year. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Wonderful. I wonder if we have any grandmas or grandpas who are with us this morning to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. Let's say Shana Tova to them. The old year's gone, the new year's here. I will lift my hands in prayer. Happy New Year, Grandma. Happy New Year, Grandpa. And to all a Happy New Year. Get ready to clap. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Wonderful. Now raise your hand if you have a brother. Anybody have a brother? Raise your hand. If you have a sister, raise your hand. If you have a brother and a sister, raise both hands. Let's say Shana Tova to our brothers and sisters. The old year's gone, the new year's here. I will lift my hands in prayer. Happy New Year, brothers. Happy New Year, sisters. And to all a Happy New Year. Get ready to clap. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. I bet some of you have aunts and uncles and cousins, and some of you have aunts and uncles and cousins. Let's sing to them. The old year's gone, the new year's here. I will lift my hands in prayer. Happy New Year, aunts and uncles. Happy New Year, cousins. And to all a Happy New Year. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. And some of you might have gone back to school this year, virtually or maybe in person someday. So let's say Shana Tova to our teachers and to our friends. The old year's gone, the new year's here. I will lift my hands in prayer. Happy New Year, teachers. Happy New Year, friends. And to all a Happy New Year. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Do you know that Rosh Hashanah is the birthday of the world? How do you think Rosh Hashanah celebrates its birthday? You think it has candles and cake? 5,781 candles. That's a lot of candles. But let's sing to the earth and to the sky. Shana Tova to the earth and Shana Tova to the sky. The old year's gone, the new year's here. I will lift my hands in prayer. Happy New Year, earth. Happy New Year, sky. And to all a Happy New Year. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. I think we should also say Shana Tova to everything that lives on the earth and in the sky. skies. So let's say Shana Tova to the plants and to the animals. The old year's gone, the new year's here. I will lift my hands in prayer. Happy New Year, plants. Happy New Year, animals. And to all a Happy New Year. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. And once more, let's say Shana Tova to our moms and dads who we love so much. And we can even give them a big hug, a big Happy New Year hug. Let's sing it. The old year's gone, the new year's here. I will lift my hands in prayer. Happy New Year, moms. Happy New Year, dads. And to all a Happy New Year. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Beautiful. That was wonderful. Shana Tova. So we are going to continue because Rosh Hashanah is the birthday of the world. We're going to celebrate the creation of the world with this next song. And it has a special word, which is Heya. Can you say that? Heya. And of course, it's always better to sing something. So get your hands together like this, and we're going to sing it like this. Heya, 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 ho. Heya, 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 ho. Heya, 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 ho. Do it again. Heya, 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 ho. Heya, 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 heya. Keep going. Heya, 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 ho. And in this part, all you have to do is repeat after me. Love the earth, love the sky, heat of fire, drops of water. I can feel it in my body, in my spirit, in my soul. Repeat after me. Love the earth, love the sky, heat of fire, drops of water. Together, I can feel it in my body, in my spirit, in my soul. Here we go with Heya. Heya, 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 ho. Heya, 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 ho. Heya, 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 ho. Let's try it in Hebrew. Adama, Vishamayim, Chom ha'esh, Tzliel ha'mayim. And in English, I can feel it in my body, in my spirit, in my soul. Repeat after me. Love the earth, love the sky, heat of fire, drops of water. I can feel it in my body, in my spirit, in my soul. Heya, 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 ho. Heya, 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 ho. Heya, 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 ho. Again. Heya, 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 ho. Heya, 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 ho. Heya, 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 ho. And this brings us to the Shema, which when we say God is one, God is unique, God is singular, God is like nothing else in the whole world. So when we sing this Shema line, we're going to cover our eyes so we won't be distracted and we can think about how God is Echad, God is one. But before we sing, I want everybody to take a deep breath in and let it out. Another deep breath in and let it out. And this next time when we take a deep breath in, then we're going to start singing the Shema. Ready? Breathe in. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. You can uncover your eyes. And now when we sing this next song, we remember that we were once slaves to Pharaoh in Egypt, but God brought us out so we could be a free people. And I want everybody to stand up because it's time to march out of Egypt. So start marching. We're gonna march out of Egypt. Yai, 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 yai. Keep marching. Wonderful. Come back and have a seat. Sit down because it is time for a story. And this story is called The Three Bears Celebrate Rosh Hashanah. It's a wonderful story. I'm wondering if you ever heard it before. Okay, so once upon a time, there were three bears. The Papa Bear, the Mama Bear, and the Baby Bear. It was Rosh Hashanah, so they were getting ready to celebrate the holiday. They cut up apples. They filled their honey pots with honey. And they baked 3 round challahs. When the challahs were finished baking, They took them out of the oven, but they were too hot to eat. So they put the challahs down on the table to cool off, and the bears decided to go for a walk. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Well, while the bears were out for their walk, Goldilocks walked by the house and smelled the delicious challahs. She went up to the house and knocked on the door. No one answered, but the door was slightly open, so she went inside. And on the table, she saw the apples, the honey, and the challahs, and they looked so yummy. So she went to the table, and she took a bite of Papa Bear's challah, and she said, "Ooh, this challah is too hot." So she took a bite of Mama Bear's challah, and she said, "Ooh, this challah is too cold." And then she took a bite of Baby Bear's challah, and she said, "This challah is just right." And she ate it all up. Then she picked up a slice of apple, and she dipped it in Papa Bear's honey pot, and she took a bite, and she said, "Ooh, this honey is too sweet." Then she took a slice of apple, and she dipped it into Mama Bear's honey pot, and she said, "Ooh, this honey is too sour." Then she took a slice of apple, and she dipped it into Baby Bear's honey pot, and she took a bite, and she said, "This honey is just right." So she ate up all the apples and honey. After eating all of the delicious apples and honey and challah, Goldilocks felt very tired. So she went upstairs to the bedroom to rest. First, she lay down on Papa Bear's bed, and she said, "Oh, this bed is too hard." Then she went over and laid down on Mama Bear's bed, and she said, "Oh, this bed is too soft." So she went over and laid down on Baby Bear's bed, and she said, "Ah, this bed is just right." And she immediately fell asleep. Well, when the bears came home from their walk, Shana Tova, Shana Tova, they noticed that the door was wide open. When they went to the table, Papa Bear said, "Somebody's been eating my challah." And Mama Bear said, "And somebody's been eating my challah." And Baby Bear said, "And somebody's been eating my challah, and they ate it all up." Wah! Then they went over to the honey pots, and Papa Bear looked into his honey pot, and he said, "Somebody's been eating from my honey pot." And Mama Bear said, "And someone's been eating from my honey pot." And Baby Bear said, "And somebody's been eating from my honey pot, and they ate up all the apples and honey." Mwah! All of a sudden, they heard somebody snoring. So they went upstairs to check it out. When they entered the bedroom, Papa said, "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed." And Mama Bear said, "And somebody's been sleeping in my bed." And Baby Bear said, "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed, and there she is." Well, Goldilocks woke up immediately, and she looked at the bears with wide eyes. She was ready to run away, but the bears said, "Don't be scared. Don't be frightened. It's Rosh Hashanah, the birthday of the world. Would you like to have dinner with us?" And Goldilocks smiled and said, "I would love to have dinner with you." So they all went downstairs to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. Well, when Goldilocks saw Baby Bear's empty honey pot and the crumbs from Baby Bear's challah on the table, she said, "I'm so sorry that I ate your challah and all the apples and honey. Will you please forgive me? I promise to do better next year." Well, the three bears forgave Goldilocks. They lit the candles, they sang the Kiddush, they ate the leftover challah, and they became great friends. And they lived happily ever after. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. The end. Now we have the wonderful, wonderful thing coming up. We're going to blow the shofar. So first, I want to sing a song that will teach you about all the sounds of the shofar. It goes like this. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Sing with me. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Now the first sound is a tekiah, and it's one short blast on the shofar. So get your shofar ready. Ready? We're going to do it like this. Tekiah. Everybody with me. Tekiah. Beautiful. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. The second sound of the shofar is shivarim. It's three short blasts on the shofar like this. Shivarim. Try it with me. Shivarim. And you remember tekiah, one blast. Tekiah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. The third sound that the shofar makes is something called teruah, and it's like 9 short blasts on the shofar. It sounds like this. Teruah, ah, 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 ah. Try it. Teruah, ah, 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 ah. Shivarim, shivarim. Tekiah, tekiah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. There's one more sound that the shofar makes. It's a tekiah, but it's the tekiah gedola. It's a big, big tekiah. So you sing it like this. You have to take a deep breath, and we're going to sing. Ready? Tekiah gedola. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. And to help me this morning to blow the shofar is my friend, Dr. Louis Nagel. And come on over, Dr. Nagel, so we can blow the shofar together. But first, we're going to do the blessings. If everybody would stand up. We're going to do the blessings of the shofar, and then we'll hear the shofar sounded. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. תקיעה, שברים תרועה, Tekiah, Tekiah, Teruah, Tekiah Gedolah. I like to hear the shofar blast, sometimes slow and sometimes fast. I like to hear the shofar blast. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Happy, happy, happy New Year. Thank you, Dr. Nagel. That was beautiful shofar blowing. And now we're going to have the opportunity to bless our children. So if the parents would stand up and put your hands on your children's heads. And we are going to start this morning with our daughters. If you have a daughter, you want to put your hand on her head and repeat after me. Yesimech Elohim Kisara Rivka Rachel Veleah. And if you have a son or a boy, if you want to put your hands on your boy's head and repeat after me, Yisimcha Elohim Ke'Ephraim V'chi Menashe. And we say, may God bless you. We bless the sons of Joseph for Ephraim and Menashe. And to our daughters, we said, may God bless you as God blessed Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. And now for all our children, I'm going to sing the priestly blessings. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's presence shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's face always be turned to you and give you peace, and give your children a big hug and a kiss. Now I'm going to ask everybody to stand up. Oh, you're already standing. We'll have everybody stand up because we're going to sing a little bit to the parent of us all, to Avinu Malkeinu. We ask God to be kind and loving toward us. Sing along with me. If you don't know the words, just hum along in this beautiful melody. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu Va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu Va'anenu, Ki ein banu ma'asim. Aseh imanu tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu tzedaka v'chesed ve'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu va'anenu, Ki ein banu ma'asim. Aseh imanu tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu tzedaka v'chesed ve'hoshienu. And now we're going to conclude our service. We're going to bend and bow and give thanks to God. Va'anachnu kore'im u'meshtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. Everybody can have a seat, and we're going to finish with a few songs. We're going to start with our song about apples and honey. Apples and honey for Rosh Hashanah. Apples and honey for Rosh Hashanah. Good New Year to you. Sweet New Year to you. Good New Year to you. Sweet New Year to you. Get a slice of apple. Here we go. Pretend, get a slice of apple. We're going to dip it in the honey. Apples and honey for Rosh Hashanah. Take a bite. Apples and honey for Rosh Hashanah. Good New Year to you. Sweet New Year to you. Good New Year to you. Sweet New Year to you. In Hebrew, Tapuchim u'devash leRosh Hashanah. Tapuchim u'devash leRosh Hashanah. Shana tova, Shana tova, Shana metuka, Shana tova, Shana metuka. Apples and honey. Apples and honey for Rosh Hashanah. Apples and honey for Rosh Hashanah. Good New Year to you. Sweet New Year to you. Good New Year to you. Sweet New Year to you. One more song before we finish. Again, I want to wish everyone a Shana Tova, a healthy, happy, wonderful year ahead. Everybody stand up. It's time for dancing. Here we go. Shana Tova, everybody. Shana Tova Umatuka. Have a healthy, happy, and sweet new year.